Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-January 2026, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. What do we got for you? The overall energy for the reading, the star. So potentially starting to pursue something. Why does it feel super tied up to manifestation at this point for you? Because I feel like you're starting to pursue your heart's desire here. It could be tied up to something you're manifesting, but let's see. Starting off the reading, you get the Four of Cups crossed by the Four of Swords. So it's starting off by saying, this energy is saying, I'm upset. But then you're saying, but I got it. It's fine. I'm on it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, as an energy, yeah, it does look like you are on it in the sense of if something is upsetting you, you're aware of it, you're trying to be with that energy. You're not trying to ignore it or anything like that. Yeah, Kai. In your focus, the Seven of Cups, you're fully merged into an energy of moving on here, whatever that means. May I help you? Or Cosmo, may she help you? Because apparently you want to go and lick her head or something. Okay, no. So you're fully immersed into an energy of moving on here, which feels good, and that's where all your focus is at. In the recent past, the Ten of Cups, there's a sense of happiness here, but it's that type of a happiness shared with others in the sense of maybe you spend some time with friends, family, things like that. In your strength, the Seven of Pentacles, you're with it all, whichever way these energies are kind of flying by there, you're with it all. And I think you're working on something too there, so there's some practicality to whatever this is. In the immediate future, High Priestess is showing up, so your intuition is your BFF right there. Supporting this reading, the Empress. You're really stepping into your power here, like a lot, and especially from that angle of your heart. You're starting to align more and more to your heart here. So you could find yourself as being very caring for yourself, for others, things like that. It's a big ass black cloud, because that's black. That's not even gray. That's black. That's riding right on top of us. And it's moving quite fast. It's kind of nice to watch, I'm not gonna lie. But like, what the fuck? Well, it did snow a little bit today, and I think it's supposed to a little more, so. But anyways, the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of work happening for you internally, and I think it's starting to show on the surface as well. I don't think you're seeing it yet. I don't think you're kind of going in front of the mirror and saying, Leo, you got this shit, you're on top of your shit here, you got it, look at you go, I don't think you're there yet, but I think it's quite subtle, so I think you would notice it a little bit, but not to the point of going in front of the mirror, basically. In your hopes and fears, the Knight of Cups, you're just showing up with your heart open here. I'm not sure if I think you're also engaged in something here. And you're coming from your heart in a lot of spaces here. In the potential outcome, the Three of Cups, some more energy of coming together with other energies that resonate with your frequency, of your heart especially. So pretty cool. Let's clarify. Let's do the star. For the star, you get the Five of Swords, the Devil, the Knight of Wands. You're excited like a little kid that doesn't know what they're doing. It's one of those, I feel like you get lit up for every little thing here with this energy. It's like, 1 minute you're like, oh, that's what I really want. That's what oh my God, yeah, that's what I'm going to start pursuing. And then 5 minutes later, it's like, oh my God, but look at that. I got to go in that direction. And then 5 minutes later, oh, you're like a little kid in a candy store here. It's not the greatest energy. It's fun and it's nice, but it does not align with your heart's desire unless your heart's desire changes every 2 minutes, which I don't think that's possible. But you make it look possible here, which is not necessarily great. It's fun. It's fun for a minute. Have fun with it. Just don't, set your tent in there, because your tent is going to be taken away by you pretty fast because you go to another camping site. Yeah, it's showing up as deceptive. So don't trust this energy. Have fun with it if you wanna. Just don't trust that is indeed your heart's desire while you're under this energy, in which you skip from one heart's desire to another within the span of 24 hours. You've done it 100 times. So just don't. Yeah. For the Four of Cups, you get the Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Okay, so you are dealing with a commitment here. That's what makes you sad here. And there is some history that's not looking that great. You are walking away from it. So maybe you have already, maybe you're doing it still, I don't know. But it's upsetting. It's not the end of the world upsetting, but it's, it just doesn't make you feel good. For the Four of Swords, you get the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the Ten of Swords. But there is healing to that. So you're not just looking at that and going, oh, I'm so upset. That's it. No, yeah, you're upset, but you're working on it. So whatever is being brought to you through this process, you're actually actively working on it. And you're also trying to bring in a lot of love, in this process for you, for everybody involved, even if it does look like it's splitting something apart, you're still trying to bring your heart in as much as possible. So you're trying to be very caring in this process. Let's do the Seven of Cups in your focus. The Queen of Swords, the Star, the Three of Wands. So you are aware that while this trickster energy of your heart's desire is showing up now, you are very much aware that it's not here actually. That, because I see you looking in the distance and seeing it there, being like, I'll get to you. And I'll know exactly what that is, my heart's desire. I'm not there yet. So that's kind of how you're showing up here, as being aware. I think you're already, again, under these energies of moving on from something, and you're kind of just at the start of that. And I think that is kind of opening up a new path for you. But the end goal of that path, I think you see it way in the distance, but it's going to take a minute for you to get there. So, just chasing butterflies left and right is not going to get you there, and you know that too. You are kind of having fun with it though. So as I said, yeah, have fun with it. Just don't take it too serious in the sense of, oh, that's my heart desire, or that. And again, there is a sense of awareness that, yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there at some point, not now. For the Ten of Cups in the recent past, you get the Tower, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, something crashed here. There was happiness, there were good times, there still is love there, which even though this crashed, that love is still there. So I think that's your heart here, trying to navigate through this with an open heart and, from a caring standpoint, rather than, oh shit, this happened, oh fuck off, yeah, I hate you, you're ugly. No. Your heart, I think the crash actually opened up your heart even more to the situation, if anything. For the Seven of Pentacles, in your strength, you get the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Eight of Wands. You do feel kind of on top of the world here. And again, that indicates a sense of you stepping into your power, because it is happening. And even if you do feel on top of the world here, it's not a bad feeling at all. It's not selfish. It's not coming from an arrogant standpoint. You just feel good. So with that energy, you're taking it and you're putting it into something that you're, again, looking like you're working on. You're doing something. You're moving some things. You know, something is happening here. There's movement in the energy. And it's not just you. There's other energies you're working with here. It doesn't have to be people. You know, it can be, oh, I'm starting a new project on my own, but that is another energy, you know, of that project. So there's energy exchange there. It feels good. You feel good. For the High Priestess in the immediate future, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. This is more of a matter of timing, in the sense of I see you introducing something or initiating something, taking initiative here. And it does look like you're listening to your intuition as you go and initiate this, whatever this is. And you seem to be quite in tune with your intuition. I come in twos, you come in threes. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Stop chewing your hair, because that's why you're putting hair up your nose, or I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Come here. Give me your mouth. Anyways. So you're very much in tune with your intuition here. You're listening to it. It might seem slow as you go towards this at times, but I don't think it bothers you. I don't think you are going to take it as, oh my God. No, not as long as you stay in tune with your intuition here, you know. And apparently, yeah, you are, and yeah, you're going to initiate something there. For the Empress, you get, in the supportive energies, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords. So you're dealing with two energies at a time here. The energy of a partnership here that is going through something, whether it's closing off or not. I kind of see it like it does, but it's still sticking around. Maybe differently, or you're still somehow, your heart is there for sure. And there's healing over it on your end. So that's one aspect. And then there's the aspect of you stepping into your power. Both are happening at this moment in time. So whether you, I think you close this off. No, I still feel it open though. But you could be at the very end of it or something. Because you stepping into your power preps you for the next cycle here that you're entering. You know, next chapter. Which I feel like you kind of have one foot in there already. But, I mean, it's beautiful all together. But just so you know, you're dealing with two processes at the same time. I think you know that. There's quite a sense of awareness here. But, okay. From the universe, no, not from the universe. As a final advice for you, you get the World card, the Six of Cups. Final advice. What the fuck am I saying? Get your tail out of here. Your tail is in my thoughts. Hidden energy. For the Queen of Wands, you get the World card, the Six of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. I think you're the one that needs this closing of a cycle over this soul connection here. It's coming from you. You're the one that brought it here. Like, I need to close a cycle. I need to do this for me. So who knows how long you've been struggling with closing this off. You're almost at the very end of it. You're almost there. And you know that. And you feel confident that, yeah, it will close probably in a, or again, trying to close it off in the healthiest way possible. I may do the Knight of Cups in your hopes and fears. The Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're still there. You're still showing up for it. You're still showing up open to the possibility of some sort of a continuation here. Whether that's, hey, we'll just be friends, or we'll just talk on the phone once a year. Who the fuck knows? But from an energetic perspective, you seem to remain open to this. You know? Just in a very different way than what this was. You got such long whiskers, and they're so bleh. Let me see the Three of Cups for the potential outcome. You get the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands. There's something that's being brought here towards you. Yeah, towards you, I think it is. There's a sense of coming together with you that's coming from somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm not sure if it's coming from the same place or someplace else completely different. It does feel good. It does carry a nice energy, but it is rejected by you. It's like, nope. So you might not be open to it. You might not be ready for it when it does show up. It's not a definite no. It's not a get the fuck out and never come back kind of a no, but it is a no. Okay. Okay, well, you know, if you don't wanna, you don't wanna. You gotta have your reasons for it. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. You know that's coming. You anticipate it. You know it's coming. You're almost looking like you're waiting for it, even though I don't think you're waiting for it. But I think you know it's coming. That energy right there that showed up at the end. The possibility for a coming together, a collaboration of some sort. Okay, so you are anticipating that. You know it's on the way. Okay. Let's do the Enchanted Map Oracle for you. Kai came, spoke, ate, groomed, and now is back to sleep. Cats, man, what a life. Can I be someone else's cat or my cat? Can I be my own cat in the next lifetime? I trust me to love me. Oh my god. That's such a fucking Leo thing to say. But anyways, magical map shifter. Okay. This looks like the magician or the manifester. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. Ooh. When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. That's pretty cool. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.